much to be gained. Get ready to be educated and entertained. When it comes to sports, there's no fooling around. This is the real sports rundown.
Welcome to the Real Sports Rundown. I am your host, Ryan Gentile. And I gotta say, I had a hell of a birthday. Man, oh man, as you can tell. All I can say is, man, when I have a party, it goes off, man. So, man, let me move these out of the way, man, because as you can tell, these are, that's some fun. Let's just put it that way, man. All I know is, man, I had these very weird dreams that I was some old man, and I had this ZZ Top beard thing working, I had some gray hair, and I even croaked over and died. Yeah, that's how crazy of the party it was, man. But it was my birthday. I always have fun on my birthday. That's just the way I am. It's the way I'm always going to be. So, alright, man, that was just so much fun. But thank you to everybody for the B-Day wishes, and, for showing me for all the love on the birthday show, man. It was my biggest hits ever, man. Almost 400 hits on last week's show. Keep them coming in, my friends, and I love it. So, here's to y'all. It was my birthday. Now we're done. So, gotta get rid of this. Oh, man, this was a cool hat. I like it, man. But, alright, now back to business as usual. Alright. Here we go. I got a very special show for us today here. We are going to have my very good friend Joseph Palomarez on the show. He will be coming to us live via telephone. Sorry, not satellite, man. I don't have that good of money, people. I can't just bring him on the show. So don't worry. I'll show you pictures of him and all that good stuff. But we're going to see him right after this short little break. So let's start to fade to black. All right, welcome back to the show. On the phone, I have my very good friend, man. I've known this guy for at least 25 years, man. He's coming to us live, not from LaPorte, from Sin City, Las Vegas, and I don't have the money for satellite pictures, so I'm sorry, people, but it is my good friend, Joseph New Daddy Palomarez. Joseph, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me.
Hey, appreciate it, my friend. All right, you and me were talking right before we came on here. College football, it's going nuts. It's going crazy. We got upsets left and right. I've been a happy camper. Oklahoma goes down. Oklahoma State goes down. So, Oklahoma, you're out of the picture, my friends. Miami's been kicking some ass lately, and USC went down. Everybody knows how I feel about college football, but, Joe, you told me yourself you know everything there is to know about college football. So, what do you think of all the upsets going on?
Oh, it's just another crazy season. It's like March Madness rolled into, 13, 14 weeks of, Saturday Madness, I guess you could say. When you have all these highly ranked teams going down, it's just, it's crazy to just sit back and watch, and it's just, you see it every weekend, but you still are just shocked when it happens. When USC goes down again to a Pac-10 school, it's not like it's never happened, but you still are shocked to see it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I mean, I could not even imagine, like, when U of H was winning, I got friends texting me left and right saying U of H is winning. I'm like, who they beating? And then I turned on the TV, U of H just upset Oklahoma State. I was in shock, man. I was like, hey, I know Steven and Sitzman were very happy about that one. We'll get to more on them later, though, on Fantasy Football League. But, so best teams in college football, man. We got Texas, we got Florida, we got Alabama. Those are the top three teams right now after Ole Miss lost last night. And you were telling me something about the break, about this is the first time this has happened in a while, about the teams top 5 teams going down each week.
Yeah, it's been, I believe, roughly about maybe 10 years where a top 5 team is lost in every week for the first, 3-4 weeks. The first time, in a while, with, like you said, Oklahoma going down, then it was USC, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss lost last night, so it's just another crazy opening to college, and that's just how it goes. But, with all the parity and scholarship limits, I think it's just something that, as college football fans, we have to get used to for a while. The little boys like Boise and Utah and TCU and U of H, coming up and biting up on the big teams.
Hey, you know what, man? If they keep beating those big teams, man, I'll be happy with that. That makes for good television, good football, definitely good bowl games, man, because we don't get a lot of good bowl games all that often. But, all right, everybody knows I'm all about the Texas Longhorns, man. You know this. I know you're a huge fan, too. I'm already saying double hook 'em for a national championship, our man Colt McCoy for the Heisman. So right now, best team in college football for me is Texas. Everybody knows this. But for you, best team in college football, and who do you think is playing for that national title, and who do you think is going to win?
Well, I'm biased, so I'm going to go with the Texas Longhorns.
Baby,
Florida, of course, is strong. But I'm going to throw another team out there. I'm going to throw two teams out there that you might not expect. I'm going to go with LSU sneaking up in the picture. They're kind of under the radar right now. No one's talking about them. But, you go position by position, they can match up with anybody. And another team I like is out west, and it's not USC, but the Cal Bears. They got a Heisman Trophy running back candidate. They got a lot of weapons. So Cal Bears and LSU are my two sleepers for the title game. But and nope, not picking Florida. But
sorry,
versus either Cal or LSU. That's my prediction.
Hey, sorry, Charlie. He's not picking Florida. Wow, LSU or Cal. You want to talk about some surprise picks? That is very good surprise picks. That's why I love my friends, man. They will throw something out of left field at me just like that. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I knew you were going to go with Texas with me, my friend. That's just the way it goes. I'm itching for another national title to come back to Austin. I know you are, too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, man, we're going to stick to football, obviously. Big news, man, Micheal Vick. We're not going to get into the whole dog thing, what he's doing on. We're going to stick to strictly football about Micheal Vick. He's coming back this Sunday. I believe he can get back to the way he was. It's not going to happen this season. I believe next year is the year he gets back to being the Micheal Vick of old. What do you think about Micheal Vick right now?
As far as football-wise, he's going to be a good change of pace. Wildcat type guy, and that's all they're really asking of him at this point. They got Kevin Cobb running the show for McNabb while McNabb's out, and I don't think he's going to do anything negative towards the team itself. I think he's going to be a good guy in the locker room, and I think he's going to bring something to the Eagles. A little extra package that they're going to have in their offense. You got guys like Westbrook and Deshaun Jackson and McCoy back there. They got a lot of weapons, and he's just going to add to that.
Now, this kind of threw me off, man. I mean, I know this is kind of off subject in a way, but not really. Jeff Garcia signed with the Eagles. So right now, if McNabb's healthy, you got 4 quarterbacks on that roster, and you're talking about running a Wildcat offense. And I saw an interview with Vic on ESPN. I don't know if you saw the same thing. He was saying that, he's not a big fan of the Wildcat. He wants to be back in the pocket passing, which I found funny because I thought he liked to run more than pass the ball. But 4 quarterbacks on the roster, do you think that's a wise move by the Eagles right now?
Well, when one of them's big, I think it's fine because he can cry as much as he wants about wanting to play quarterback and get his opportunity. But everybody knows he's not going to start. Cobb's going to get the number 1 though, and I think even Garcia's number 2 with McNabb out. And once McNabb comes back, I think Garcia will probably get waived, just same as Stingley did earlier in the year.
Yeah.
But I just don't think Vic's going to get the snaps like maybe he wants or is expecting, and he'll be good for about 10 touches a game, maybe. Getting his hands on the ball, but I think that's about where it's going to end for him as far as this year.
Yeah. I got the Eagles going to the Super Bowl right now, even before they had Micheal Vick on the roster. I did, man. I picked them. I picked the Eagles. I mean, it was like, I believe they're a good team right now. And then they got Micheal Vick. I mean, it could happen.
Didn't you watch them get beat by about 30 last week to the Saints?
Yeah, I kind of did. So hey, man, I make these picks before the season started. So you know what? I'm sticking. I know. I'm sticking to my guns, man. I got to, man. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But.